How is everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. It is lovely to see you tonight. Hold on, let me just do this like that, and voila. So, sweetie pies, how was your weekend? It is nice to see you. Hi, sweeties. How was everybody's weekend? Okay, I see there's only Elaine, Watson, Lilith at this moment. Did you guys have a nice weekend? And I have to say, my mom has finally decided to watch You. She is now binge watching You. She used to dislike it. Now she loves it. I think it's the third time she tries to watch it. And I told her she's got to hurry up to, binge watch the whole thing so we can watch episodes before the new season comes out. Okay, hold on. So, yes, how was everybody's weekend? And hello, my beautiful goddess, sweetie. You're going to be up first. So we're going to start off with High Priestess. So just give me one brief moment. We're going to start that off. Hold on. Okay. All right. So here we go. Hi. The candle almost looks like a baby bottle. If you look from far away very quickly, looks like a baby bottle. Okay, so we are going to start off with a High Priestess, and she is not here. So, a High Priestess, you are going to be at 2 minutes and let's say 3 minutes time for me to babble and to go and read your questions. So 3 minutes is going to be for a High Priestess. And here we go. How was your weekend, Elaine? Okay. Hey, good for you. Okay. Still hasn't. And tomorrow is a deadline. Yeah. Okay, let's go see. Honestly, I'm going to go and look. I don't feel like he has already filed your taxes, though. I'm going to say no on to that one. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. I don't believe that he has. That has actually happened to me last year, my beautiful High Priestess. It was the first year that I was actually doing my taxes like by myself because my partner used to do them all the time. And I don't do that stuff, so I don't understand much about it, and I get very bored with it, and so I sent that stuff off. And last year I actually went with a company. I will not mention the name of the company, but it was awful. It's somebody who's very, very well known, but it was horrific. I waited, I think, 6 weeks before getting any response on back. And then I thought, F you. So I took my files away and brought them to a different company. So yeah, I'm going to say that, it is a very, very busy period, and that's probably what's happening. It's not that this person is not able to do them for you. It's not that they're not competent enough. It's simply because they haven't done them yet. Therefore, if you do owe money, you probably will end up owning some interest because of it, even if you do transfer it to somebody else. Let's go and see for your very first question, first of all, okay? All right, my beautiful. Thank you, Julie. You'll be on up next, okay, sweetie? I'm with High Priestess, and you'll be right next. So, yeah. Okay, so hold on just a tiny little second. I'm going to go and answer the questions that you have in order. So you do have 2 of them. So the upcoming, how are things going with that? Hold on. So your upcoming interview, how is that going to go? Upcoming interview. It's a good and it's a not so good. I feel like if you want to have the position, you can have the position. My problem is I don't necessarily feel like it's going to be the best of environments for you. Now, I'm going to go and figure out why it's not the best of environments for you, because for the moment, I feel like it could be a good idea. I feel like it could be offered to you. I feel like the interview will go well, but I kind of feel like it's very small. I feel like whatever it is they have to offer you is for the right here, right now, and not necessarily long term. So this is what I'm actually getting within the actual issues of the job. So it's not necessarily that it's toxic or that it's bad or that the environment, it's that it's something that is more short term and not long. So that's where I'm seeing where the actual difficulty is at this moment. If we move on forward, I do have over here our Four of Swords, followed on out by our beautiful Empress. You are into a position where you do get to decide, where you do get to follow on through with what you want and what you desire and everything of the such. So I will actually say to you, you know what? I feel like you could possibly take this position, but like I said, it's not going to be long term. You'll probably end up staying for 2-3 months until you kind of find something else. So I'll call it the trampoline job. You're going to jump from one to go to the next simply because the one that you're at is really not doing you good at this moment and you're waiting for something better for the following one. So I'm going to say, as for the interview, I feel like it's promising. I feel like it's aligned. I feel like you're going to be coming across like very confident. You know, you've got that beautiful magnetic type of personality, and I feel like you're going to be prepared. So, you know, I do feel like it's going to showcase, if you will, your natural beauty, your charisma, and I feel like your energy is going to shine on through. So, sweetie pie, I'm going to say, could this actually be a good space for you, generally speaking? Maybe not this company, I will say yes. As for the company, I feel like it's going to be something, like I said, kind of jumping from one place to another, if you will. I feel like you have all the tools, that you have everything that you need in order to go and impress Rena. Just stay grounded, stay very authentic altogether. I do believe that there is something very good for you over here. So I'm going to say, show up, use your beautiful, vibrant self, and there's a very, very strong chance that you will get this opportunity, sweetie. If you choose to accept it, of course. Now the tax guy. Yeah, the tax guy kind of sucks. Yeah, he does. I'm sorry, sweetie. The tax guy is the tax guy. Okay, he's not going to answer you tomorrow. I feel like he would be available to do your taxes, but I feel like he'll be available to do your taxes within the following few weeks. So within the following 3 to 4, I'm going to say weeks. If you do not owe any money, then that's a-okay, because, well, you're not going to have to spend any, so that's okay. But if you do owe money, then you will have a small interest rate that, of course, will be added on to the amount because the taxes are filed at a later moment. So, yeah. That being said, if you go with another company, I still feel like there's going to be certain delays. Like they're still not going to have it done on time. The problem actually being with your tax guy is I feel like at this moment he's a little bit overloaded, not necessarily replying back to people, and that's just keeping him more and more backed up. Will you necessarily get clarity? I shall say no, sweetie. So I'm going to say you're definitely over here. I'm going to say this person is going to drain your energy, sweetie. All right? I don't feel like they're going to give you any communication, or the communication they will give you is going to be like very weak, very poor communication onto his end. So if you do want to walk away with peace, just go ahead, take your stuff and say you're going to go elsewhere because this needs to be done. And you need to be answered, you need to be taken care of, and everything of the such. So I'm going to say you are your very best advocate. Follow yourself, all right? Sometimes it's better to walk away from chaos when that time is simply not there. Like I said, your mom, and I think it was your brother, right? They're not wrong by telling you to go. Like, this person is very competent. They are able to do it. I just feel like they have an awful lot of work and they have horrible communication skills. And therefore, they just haven't told you yet that, okay, haven't gotten to yours yet. I still have a backup. It's going to take a couple of weeks because they're either afraid of losing your business. They don't want to make you upset. So they're just kind of keeping you in limbo. And in limbo with taxes is never a good thing. So I would definitely say if you can go and see somebody else who's able to do it at a faster momentum, let's put it that way, definitely do that. Know that you are at this moment being divinely redirected towards the people and the opportunities that are reflecting your worth also at this moment. Maybe the new job, maybe into the shift on how you actually handle things. Just know that what you are doing at this moment is you are taking your power back, and you have very strong power. So let this be a little bit of a chapter, if you will, of self-leadership, of beautiful clarity and your beautiful queen energy, sweetie, because you truly do deserve the best, and the best is on its way towards you. All right, sweetie. All righty. Let me just go back over here. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh my God. No, I don't think the IRS will come after you. I didn't even know that you could file for an extension. I had no idea. Yeah, like I don't think we can over here. Over here, it has to be done for the 30th of April, or if you're an independent worker, you have until the month of June, I believe. Yeah, I had no idea. Okay, so definitely do ask for the extension. Do it yourself, or just ask somebody who's going to be able to say, I'm going to do it, and so on, so on, so on. As for the other guy, I feel like he's really taking the people that he already knew, taking those files first, kind of filing them on through, and then he's getting with the newer people. I just feel like, honestly, he does a good job. He's just really, really quite busy. You've got this, my love. And you go and nail that job interview, sweetie. Yes. All right. I'm sending you much love, my beautiful high priestess, sweetie. All right. Hold on. Let me go over here. Okay. All right. Ah, he did. Oh, I like that. All right. He finally did. Oh, good. Sweetie pie. I'm liking. We are with Julie at this moment, by the way. Yes, I can see it. I can see. Well, I can see it. I can read it. I can read it. Okay, hold on. You are his espresso. Okay, hold on. Here you go. All right. Well, let's go and see my sweetie pie. Let's do this. Let's do that. So, how does he think and feel about your conversation today and about your relationship moving on forward? Here we go. Ooh. All right. So, sweetie pie, here is my answer for toi, my love. I'm actually going to have to say that I feel like your conversation actually did really kind of light him on up, if you will. I feel as though this is a very strong connection. I feel like it is very strong what you bring to him, the warmth that you bring, the joy that you bring, that beautiful sense of relief at the very same time. I feel like he appreciated your calm energy and basically how you don't pressure him. Now, we see that every once in a while into the reading, how he feels comfortable, he feels at ease, he doesn't feel like he is pressured. It is very important for him. So you made him feel like he was safe. You made him feel like he was understood. And even more, and that made him even more attracted to, if you will, your own emotional maturity. So I'm going to say, how did you actually help him? You're actually helping him, if you will. You know, on consoles and stuff, sometimes you've got that button, or even on phones, reset, you know, that's it. It's like if you help him mentally reset and reflect on how important this relationship is and how powerful it is at the very same time. So, yes, the mutual feelings are there. Yes, the shared emotions are there. But there is that very deeper bond that is there that is forming also. And he just truly just kind of sees you as someone who gets him, even when life feels like it's chaotic and there are too many things that are going on. So his thoughts onto the relationship are a million times positive. He sees it evolving slowly, but he does see it evolving quite meaningfully. So you are becoming really just that beautiful, consistent source of peace into his world over and over and over and over again. Now, did he feel recharged after he realized that your energy actually recharged him? I'm going to go and see. Wait, he also filled me on what happened last week and why he was so busy. And he did have a lot going on, right? It was a weird week. Okay, let me go and see. Before I go to your other question, I'm going to go and see over here. Yeah, how he actually feels about it, right? Honestly, I think that he loves it. Look, we have our beautiful two wands followed out by our queen. It's as if you are following his wants and his desires, and he's feeling quite comfortable with that. He's feeling quite happy within that at the very same time. So, my love, I'm going to say he's feeling supported within it. He feels like you are truly understanding him in every single way, and that you're also helping him to move on forward, to learn more, to grow more, and everything that goes along with it. So, sweetie, I feel like you've actually done a lot of good just by doing that and just by saying that. And you're also dealing on, I know, on how to deal with him, right? I know, sweetie pie. I know, my love. Okay, hold on. Let me just go like this. Did he feel recharged after the conversation? So did he feel recharged after your conversation? And has he realized that your energy actually energizes him? Is he actually realizing that you're his espresso after all, right? Yeah. All right. Okay. So here you go. Does he actually know that you are his espresso? Yeah, he does know. You do push him on forward. I'm even going to say you're like his double espresso. Why stop at one? So, are you his espresso? I shall say yes. There is absolutely no doubt about it. I feel like this is coming on in to really confirm your energy. Your energy speaks directly to his heart, emotionally, spiritually, even onto the physical plane, if you will. I feel as though strength shows that he admires how composed and how grounded you actually are, and that you are actually giving him that courage too. So it's kind of like, if you will, you are holding that beautiful space for him, but you're holding that space without any judgment. And that is so incredibly healing. It is peaceful. It is lovely. He loves that, sweetie pie. So it's that, I'm going to say, the conversation feels like it recharges him. At the same time that I'm not going to say it's romantic, but there is a beautiful, loving side to it. So it's that little gentle wave of warmth, of appreciation that kind of washes over him. And I know that he doesn't necessarily say it outright and out loud, but his soul knows that you are someone that is very, very special into his life. So I feel like he's actually, beginning to realize the why, if you will, behind how good he feels after he actually talks with you, and that your energy is that gift that he's starting to view like more consciously over and over and over. So yes, basically I'm going to say that your love, it's there, it's steady, it's soothing, it's quietly powerful. I feel like Mike is realizing just how much that does matter, and that the full moon energy is helping him see your connection to a clearer light. And I feel like you need to keep being you, your beautiful soul, because you're doing everything absolutely right. Even if sometimes you feel like you're not doing things right, you are. I know, my love. I know, sweetie. You are that devil espresso very strong. I know you are. Exactly, sweetie. It actually is tonight. It is, my beautiful Julie. We will probably end early. I don't know. It happens like that, my beautiful Julie. Sometimes there's like a night into the week where things are really just weird. There's always one night into the week that's like that. Always. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna come and see you, Juanson. I do, but I will probably end up going to bed early with my kids because Matias has a cold since yesterday. Raphael always falls asleep somewhere around this time, and Anael, well, she could just use the extra sleep, so I'll put her to bed earlier with me. Hi, my beautiful Jillian. How are you doing, sweetie? How are you doing, love? I'll see you a little bit later, sweetie pie. Jillian, hold on. I might actually come and see you right away, sweetie. You hit us onto a slower night. I'm coming to see ya. All right. Just give me a second. What does Chris think of you? Well, let's go and see that right away. You moved into a new place with your friend, Jillian. Good for you, sweetie pie. And you like it? Is it into a different part of town? Is it... What's going on with this new place, my love? Is it something that was planned? Oh la 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 la, Kumar Sonu, please stop. You shall be blocked. I'm going to put you on timeout, sweetie pie, for 10 minutes. Please stop spamming. Yes. Yes, friends. It is. It is. All right. Hold on. Alrighty, sweetie pie, here we go. To new beginnings, my beautiful Jillian. To new beginnings, my love. May you be happy into this new place. May it bring you much luck and much love and new beginnings. No, that's okay, Juanson. It came in really quickly. Like, it was very, yeah. It was very quick, honestly. All right, sweetie. So what's happening with Chris? What's happening with Chris? Why does Chris want to have his own space? I see Chris wanting to have his own space at this moment. I see him just kind of being unprepared by everything and holding everything back. Chris is not speaking all that much at this moment. He's keeping a lot within him. Doesn't want to necessarily talk about anything. Is a little bit unsure about how to actually move on forward. Yeah. So, I'm going to say to you, is that making any sense? Oh, it could too. It could too, Lilith. I didn't even read it. It was just playing with my brain. Okay, well, let's go see, my love. He's wanting to keep his own freedom. He's keeping his own barriers completely up. He's afraid to move on forward with anything. He's afraid of conflicts, of disagreements, and of some type of failure. So, for the moment, my sweetie pie, it's not that Chris is not interested in you. It's that Chris is afraid. Chris is afraid of love. Chris is afraid of a new beginning, of a new start or a new relationship, afraid of everything that kind of goes along with it. And because we're so afraid, we're keeping those barriers up. So basically, Chris is interested into you and would be interested into you, but Chris is not going to be making any movements and is not making any movements because we're way too afraid of creating any type of ripples or problems or anything around. And that's what's happening with it, sweetie pie. Yeah, a bit spacey today, right? A bit spacey. Oh, well, Lilith, full moon energy, sweetie. So, my beautiful Julian, sweetie, honestly, it's not, I'll take out another deck. It's not that this person's not interested in you. It's that this person is afraid. Yeah, he's afraid. He's afraid of endings. He's afraid of, you know, some people are just afraid to start. They think that if they start, chances are it's going to end up bad. So why even do it, even though you want to? And that's almost what I'm feeling. So I feel like it's complicated. I do. It's a complicated place to be into you, sweetie. It's really not that Chris doesn't want to offer you anything. Chris does want to offer you. It's just that, you know, you could bring a lot of happiness to Chris. You definitely could, but there's blockages, my love. There's blockages, and we're not necessarily seeing the light over here. Sweetie, I'm going to say, if you want Chris, you're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to knock down his barriers one brick at a time. Knock them down. And as you knock down every single one of those bricks, then his wall will crumble and fall, a little bit like Humpty Dumpty. And then maybe he'll be more accessible. But until then, it's work, sweetie. It's work. Let me give you some questions. Not some questions. Some messages from the Hermit deck, my love. All right. They are waiting for you. The yes and the no, of course. Very contradictory. Yes and no, yes. That's exactly what's going on into his mind. Yes and no and yes. We want to have the socks with you. Our ego is very loud and we don't quite have the strength to move on forward at this moment. And he feels like he knows you from like a long time, like a past life connection or something. You feel very, very familiar to him, sweetie pie. My love, I am sending you much love, sweetie, and stay strong. Shall see you soon, my beautiful. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. Have a lovely evening, sweetie pie. You too, my love. All right, Watson, I might actually be over to see you. I might actually just be with you at this moment. Hold on. Alrighty. Let's do this. Just one moment. Alrighty, so just 1 second. I'm going to move on forward and see you for the moment, my dear Juanson. If nobody else pops on in, then I shall say that we will have a short live. So just one tiny little second. I'm going to go and get your email. All right. Alrighty, sweetie. So, how was your day? Let's do this. It was your mom's birthday. Oh, I love that. How's your mama doing, sweetie pie? You did your taxes too, right? Oh, sweet Lord. I sent my papers in a week ago. I should be having some news from them soon. They're not finished yet, but I'm not late yet. So I'm still good. And you've been watching some Netflix. How far are you onto the U? What is that called? Last of Us season 2. I don't have HBO. I could get HBO, but I don't have HBO. Yeah. Matthias does like zombie things though. Maybe one to I know you will have your beautiful Elizabeth into it, sweetie. Oh, we're on Juanson, sweetie. You're done with you? Are you, Juanson? Oh my god. I can't wait for the next season to come out. Even my mom is getting excited. Apparently my brother tried to watch it but found it too disturbing. He couldn't watch it. Yet I do want to state, my brother is the one who used to make me watch a bunch of horror movies when I was a kid and terrified the crap out of me. You know, like Hellraiser and stuff. Yeah, that's it. And he couldn't watch you. Seriously. There's something wrong. All right. So, here we go. Just 1 second. I'm going to go back into your reading. Okay. So, let me go right back over here. So, how are things today? Did she have a good weekend? That's where we're going to go and see, first of all. Did she have a good weekend? Alrighty. Did she have a good weekend? How's she been thinking about you? A general. All right. No, he couldn't handle it. I don't know why. Maybe he got soft within the years. I have no idea. I don't watch horror movies, but I love shows like you. One doesn't really have anything to do with the other. One is more kind of mysterious. The other is just gory. Yeah. So here we go. So how are things with your sweetie pie altogether, my love? We're going to start on off with that. She's actually doing pretty good today. She's feeling loved. She's feeling cared for. I'm going to say she's well accompanied by people that are around her. I feel like she's got family around her. I feel like she's got friends. I feel like she's happy. I feel like she's actually doing really, really quite good. So, yeah. I'm going to say so far, so good, my love. I don't have any issues with her. I feel like she's doing good. She's feeling happy. She's actually in a much better space than what she was into, like, not too long ago. Yeah. All right. main things to be reminded of at this moment in time are going to be this: unlocking new possibilities, emotional connections of the matter of your beautiful heart, and trying to get some type of communication or messages going one way or the next. I feel as though Elizabeth is kind of contemplating, if you will, the next chapter into her life. I feel like this is related to her emotions, to relationships into her life, friends, family, you. I feel like she is looking to have some type of communication with you that's going to be forthcoming, that will bring clarity and that will bring a certain amount of understanding altogether. So I will say, I feel as though this week is going to be about connections, it's going to be about choices within the relationship. I feel like there is hope, I feel like there is healing, I feel like there is inspiration, and I feel as though all of that could be heightened and highlighted, if you will, if you're able to speak a little bit, or she's able to speak with you a little bit. We could kind of, a little bit like a video game. Instead of getting number 1 points, you'll get like 10 points. All right. So you're going to amplify the action if an action is being done this week. That being said, I feel like she wants, like I said, to express more onto the horizon. I feel like she wants to open it up more. I feel like she's into a place where there is so much love, but she just doesn't really know how to navigate it and how to really kind of open everything on up together. That's where her major issue is. All right, we're going to go over here. All right. I'm actually going to have to say over here, I feel as though this is spiritual and emotional aspects of your relationship. I feel like there are some hidden emotions onto your side and onto her side. I feel like we kind of need to navigate through that. I feel like there is a definite love that is onto the horizon, but that love is still a little bit in suspension at this moment. So let's get it out of suspension. Let's make it blossom. Yes, in some kind of a way. Her clear message to you is, don't worry, I do love you. That is her clear message to you. Into and angel message. All right. The angels are encouraging patience and trust in the divine timing of your relationship. They remind you that love is a journey and each step brings you closer to understanding the connection. An oracle message from you is an oracle of the path. We are walking a path that is uniquely ours, one that is filled with soul lessons, with growth and divine timing. Even when the way forward seems uncertain, trust that you are exactly where you are meant to be. This is a gentle reminder that life is not a race, but it's a sacred journey. Every experience, even the most challenging ones, are shaping you into a wiser, stronger, and a more compassionate version of yourself. The universe is guiding you with signs and synchronicities, so please do pay attention to the inner knowing. Trust the journey of your life and embrace the unknown with faith and beautiful courage. You need to know that transformational energy is around you at this moment, that you do have a lot of support from your spiritual realm, and that you're being encouraged to actually release your fears and move forward with what truly lights up your soul. So don't back up anymore. I know, right? All right, we're going to go and we're going to go with the book, the book, the book, the book. The Lover's advice. The answer is move forward after careful consideration and then just don't look back. And let's go with some loving messages. And then once in Lilith, I'm going to say we're done for tonight. It is very slow. It is ghostly town here tonight. So here we go for some love messages. And we can say that we're closed. Yes. Message coming on through for you is going to be the following. You're beautiful. You're in someone's heart more than you know. There's a reason your soul keeps returning to this person. Someone is wishing they could say everything they feel, but the words are stuck behind their heart. A love like this doesn't just fade. It transforms, it deepens, and it lingers. There is a message coming, something sweet, something heartfelt, and something unexpected. And that being said, my loves, I say let's go and relax our beautiful souls, and we shall see each other tomorrow. Same place, same time. Good night, Juanson. Good night, my beautiful Lilith. See you tomorrow.